Scooby
Do.
and the Haunted Road Trip.
Trip.
Scooby,
Trip.
Scooby Dooby,
Do.
the Haunted Road.
Trip.
Bump, bump. The mystery machine rattled down the highway. The gang was taking a road trip. All at once, the sky grew dark. Lightning flashed. Thunder boomed. Rain poured down in sheets. "Row!" said Scooby-Doo. "Uh-oh is right," said Shaggy. Minutes later, the highway was closed. "We have to pull off here," Fred said. Fred drove up to a roadside motel. Its neon sign flashed, "Creepy Motel." "Zoinks!" said Shaggy. "Can't we stop somewhere less creepy?" "This motel might have a strange name," said Velma, "but it's the only place around." "I'm sure it's fine," added Fred. "Let's get some rest." "This is fine?" Shaggy asked Scooby when they entered their room. "No way!" Thunder shook the windows. Quickly, Shaggy closed the drapes. "Now what?" "Rumor?" asked Scooby. "Like, great idea, good buddy," said Shaggy. He picked up the phone to order room service. There was no dial tone. "Revie?" Scooby suggested next. Shaggy turned on the TV. A spooky graveyard filled the screen. Ghosts floated in the air. "Night Marathon!" Shaggy read. "All scary movies, all the time!" "Quick!" cried Shaggy. "Change the channel!" But they couldn't. No food. Monsters on TV. What could be scarier? Tap, tap. Suddenly something knocked at the window. Shaggy and Scooby saw a ghostly arm. An eerie howl sounded. "Like, let's get out of..." Crash! Suddenly the lights went out. "Like, on the other hand," Shaggy said, "let's stay right here." Shaggy and Scooby started to shiver. "Reggie?" "Yes, Scoob?" "We're rolled in here." They stumbled around looking for a blanket. Shaggy opened a drawer. Inside, he found a flashlight. Shaggy opened a closet door. "Bingo!" he said. "Blanket!" But when he lifted it, he saw something terrifying. "A ghost!" Shaggy and Scooby leaped onto the bed. "Whoa! Whoa!" Knock. Knock, 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 knock. Shaggy and Scooby hid under the blanket as spooky sounds echoed around them. They were too scared to get the rest of the gang. They were too scared to do anything but fall asleep. The next morning, the storm had ended. Velma, Fred, and Daphne woke Shaggy and Scooby up. "Like, this place is haunted! Let's get out of here!" Shaggy said. "The TV only plays scary movies!" Shaggy exclaimed. Fred jiggled the remote control. "It's broken," he said. But we heard moans and howls too, said Shaggy. It was just the wind, Velma explained. Velma opened the door. A tree had fallen on the power lines. So, no phones or lights, said Fred. What about the monster at the window? Shaggy asked. That was just a broken branch, said Daphne. See? But there's a real ghost in the corner, Shaggy cried. It's an old dressmaker's dummy, Velma explained. A traveling salesman must have left it behind.
Bam! Scooby-Doo.
We still need to get out of here, Shaggy said. Like, remember, this place is creepy. Remember? Ruh! Scooby agreed. Restaurant, Sleepy Motel. No, it's not, said Daphne. The sign was broken. It's really the Sleepy Motel. And restaurant, Shaggy added happily. Restaurant! Scooby wagged his tail. A little later, Fred honked the horn. What's your rush? Asked Shaggy. We've got to have snacks for our road trip. Scooby-Dooby-Doo!